fellow friends, YouTubers. This is Kurt, and welcome back to the Kurt's Place channel here on YouTube. Well, guys, it's time for another arcade game review. Now, this time we're going to be checking out Crossbow, made in 1983 by Excitey. Really great game. This is a neat game because this is actually a shooter game that uses a light gun. It's actually very cool. It looks like a crossbow. Now, I want to mention, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Also, if you like what you see, don't forget to smash the like button. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below. Now, one of the questions I have is when you're playing MAME is how you actually do light, how you actually control the shooter and stuff in light gun games. Now, I actually have mine. When you set up your MAME, there's an option on the controllers called Enable Mouse Support. You want to have that enabled. Now, what's going to happen is you're actually going to have on the screen, you're going to have a little crosshair that's going to look, I'm going to show you what it looks like. It looks like this little red thing right here. That's your crosshair. Now, you can adjust the sensitivity. You can use your mouse to control it up and down, left and right, but you also can adjust the sensitivity of it as well. Now, the way you do that is you go to Analog Controls, and you're going to see there's different sensitivities. Now, I like to have mine really sensitive, so I keep mine at 250, but you can adjust this depending how sensitive you want this to be. That means when you're moving left to right, how sensitive is it when you move your hand? I like to have mine very sensitive, but you can adjust that as well. You can also adjust, you also have to make sure that you have it enabled. So if you remember, I told you about that you have to have the mouse support and stuff enabled under controllers, under the main game settings. Well, you want to make sure under here as well that you have a mouse enabled under here as well. This is what actually determines what controls that crosshair that you're actually seeing. And you can also adjust the different types of crosshairs that you want to have. Now, I prefer to have MAME red, but you're going to see you can adjust that. You can have all sorts of different colors depending what you want to have. I like to have mine on red, and I like to have mine on autumn. This is the actual settings that I use that seem to work pretty well. Now, what you're trying to do in Crossbow is you're trying to basically protect your characters from getting across the screen from getting killed. There's things coming at them, all sorts of things such as, you're going to have spiders and things coming at them, and they're going to make their way across the board. And you're going to have different scenes and things as well. But that's the fun part about Crossbow. All the different scenes offer different varieties of shooting and things too. Very neat game. So let's go and begin. Now, I love the beginning of it. Listen to how it starts out. You will die. I always thought that was great. Now, here's you're actually going to be able to pick your paths. I like to usually use the red path, but you can also try the green path. Try different paths, too, because it's fun to experiment with different things, too. So let's begin. Now, you're going to notice now they're going to go from left to right. Now, what I have to do is I have to keep my characters from getting killed by things that are falling at them. And as you do that, you get a bonus then for everyone that successfully crosses. You get a bonus for every one of those. So you want to try to keep all of them safe. Now it starts out fairly easy like this, but you don't see it picks up speed pretty quickly too. And you can also adjust the number of lives that you have as well. You can also adjust how many lives you have as well, too. So you see, it's a pretty simple game, but it's really cool. All the different stages are very cool. And what it'll do is, and as you get to different levels, it actually will give you bonus men and things as you do different levels. So very cool. So let's go and continue on the red path. Now this is a volcano. This is pretty cool too. You have to protect the lava and things. You got to protect it from the falling lava and stuff. Now you're going to see I'm down to one man, so I have to try to protect that one man. And you're going to see how cool the different levels are too. Really, really cool stuff. Now you're going to see I'll get a bonus friend here if I do well enough here. I'll actually get a bonus man. See how it gave me a new friend? That's like getting an extra man. So now you have two people you have to protect. But it can extend the play too. Very, very cool. Now I'm going to go ahead and try a green path for something different. And that's the fun thing. Try different paths. It's a lot of fun. Now this is a fun stage too here. So you can see it's pretty cool. Now you see how I have another friend? And you can gain the friends back that you lose if you do well enough. Now let's try the blue path. So you can see all the different levels and things are really neat how they have these laid out. And it just takes practice to learn how to shoot everything. It just takes practice. You see how I had to shoot the icicles there to get a path, to get a clear path? So you see how neat this game is? It's really, really cool. All right, let's go ahead and try the green path and see what that does. Ah, we went back to one of our other stages. That's cool. Now you're going to notice when you go back to a stage, it gets a little harder than the previous time. We'll go ahead and we'll try the red path. Now this is a fun level. This is the castle. This is a really fun level too. You have to blow the chains to drop the bridge so they can get across. But isn't that neat? The sounds and stuff are really cool. Let's try the blue path. See where that takes us. So you see how you kind of go all over the map? That's what makes this game a lot of fun. So I lost all my men, so that's the end of the game, but very, very cool game. I highly recommend you try this if you get a chance. And like I said, it just takes practice. It's a fun game. It just takes practice. Now, I also want to mention too, by the way, on my channel right now, I do have other arcade game reviews. If you want to check those out, just look under my channel under arcade game reviews. You can check those out as well. And I also want to mention, by the way, too, if you want to help to show your support for the Kurt's Place channel, I do have a link to the Kurt's Place channel in the video description down below. You can get things such as hats and mugs from the Kurt's Place channel store. And I also want to mention that I try to do 2 to 3 videos a week. And on Sundays, I try to have my premiere videos between 12 and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with an open chat room. All right, guys, I want to thank you once again, by the way, for tuning into the Current Place channel here on YouTube and checking out my review of Crossbow. And I also want to mention, too, by the way, I want to mention that unfortunately one of my friends that's been a part of my channel for many years, Les Slick, actually passed away. There's actually a tribute video on my channel right now dedicated to the life of Les Slick. I gotta tell you, he was one of the best. Les Slick was one of the best friends I ever had. And I'm really gonna miss him. If you get a chance, definitely check that out. And as always, thanks again for watching. We'll check out our next video. Take care now, guys. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye now. Have a great day. See you next time. Take care now. Bye-bye now.